It seems like a great time to be a writer. With TV and film hits on streaming platforms like Amazon and Netflix that originated from book IP. Usually you often read the book first, which makes you want to watch the screen adaptation, but in this case, here are my top 4 shows that were adapted from books that make me want to buy the book it originated from. Hello creatives, my name is Nasli Edward Yusufa. I'm a creative entrepreneur, actor and producer, and I'm also the founder of multi-award nominated Transition Stage Company, a film and production and event company. And I'm the creative director of Scriptwriting events and competition Enter Stage Right and Amplified. And this video is sponsored by Bootcamp Media. Bootcamp Media is a multi-award winning search and digital marketing agency helping SME clients to achieve success online. The Bootcamp Media can help fill in any gaps in your digital marketing strategy from SEO and social media marketing. Netflix was inspired by Deborah Fieldman's best-selling memoir autobiography called The Scandalous Rejection of My Hasidic Roots. The memoir was turned into a TV drama series named Unorthodox and is primarily in Yiddish, but please don't be put off by the foreign subtitles. It is arguably one of the best TV dramas on Netflix at the moment. The acting is incredible. The writing is moving. The show's weight is carried by this petite Israeli actress by the name of Shira Haas. She plays the main character, Esther Shapiro. Shira Haas' performance was blinding. It moved me to tears. The Unorthodox miniseries was simple, authentic storytelling, and it gave me an insight to a culture I knew nothing about. I also had an empathy for how this Jewish Hasidic culture, how it deals with generational trauma stemming from the Holocaust. I can understand why the Hasidic community in particular would want to isolate itself from other parts of society to protect its traditions and culture, creating problems for a woman like Esther Shapiro who wanted to explore the world and felt trapped in this religious sect. An excellent show adapted from a remarkable book. It's worth a watch and it's only 4 episodes. Check it out, Unorthodox. The Expanse. The Expanse is a 9-book science fiction series from James S.A. Corey, pen name for the collaboration between Daniel Abraham and Ty Frank. The series is set in the future where humanity has colonized the solar system. The first 3 seasons of this adaptation were a little bit slow. They were created by production company Elkin Entertainment. The first 3 series were sold to Sci-Fi. It was dropped after the 3rd season, and 2018 Amazon Prime took it over and rebooted it. And there is definitely a difference with the pace and the storytelling and the full attention to detail that wasn't there in the first 3 series. So stay with past episode 3. Expanse is a phenomenal piece of sci-fi drama. Believable and well researched. I found myself Googling the physics and science space jargon they use in the series and also looking at YouTube responses to it. Throughout the Expanse series, you follow a desperate band of protagonists. The United Nations Security Council member Christian Abasalari, played by Sharon Agadalashlu, police detective Joseph Miller, played by Thomas Jane, and ship officer James Holden, Stephen Strait, and his crew. They unwittingly unravel and place themselves in the center of a conspiracy which threatens their solar system, which is in a fragile state of Cold War between Mars, Earth and the belt of planets. There are some stellar performances by the witty Sharon Agadalashlu and actress Dominic Tipper, the main character who plays Naomi Nagata. Interestingly, another attention to detail is all the new dialects and languages they created for the other colonized planets in the Expanse solar system. The Expanse TV drama themes are geopolitical and they explore the fight for resource between the newly colonized planets. Expanse has many seasons, 57 episodes, and highly addictive, so you might have to block out some time for it. Check it out on Amazon. Brave New World is an American science fiction drama series. It is based on the 1932 classic novel of the same name by Aldous Huxley. It premiered on the Peacock NBC Universal streaming service in October 2020. The series was cancelled after one season. I didn't really know about Peacock streaming services until I discovered Brave New World. So the plot is a futuristic world called New London where everyone belongs to everyone and society is perfect, and they have achieved peace and happiness and stability through the prohibition of monogamy, privacy and money, family and history itself. And everyone belongs to everyone and everyone must be happy, and they're all living on this happy drug called a soma pill. Brave New World was like a long Black Mirror episode themed around communism and a mix between soft porn. It hit on a lot of political ideologies using satire. Sounds odd, yes, but it was fun, and it's a shame it has been cancelled after one season. Acting was a little bit shaky at times, but the visuals were terrific, and everyone looked absolutely gorgeous in it too. The concept of the show was innovative. I think it needs another chance. Every episode was a dopamine fix, and I was hooked, and I hope Netflix or Amazon pick it up for the second season. Behind Her Eyes. Sarah Pinborough is the author behind a Netflix smash hit, New York Times and Sunday Times best-selling author. Behind Her Eyes is a 6-part drama on Netflix and is taking social media and the internet by storm. I'm kind of traumatized by the ending. I woke up for 2 days thinking about it. How can a TV show have that much of an impact on me? The show got off to a plodding start, but somehow I stuck it out because you really wanted to solve this fascinating puzzle along with the characters. The character development of the script was incredible. Let me tell you a bit about it without ruining the plot twist. It's about a beautiful upper-class couple. David and Adele, on the outside, appears to have the perfect marriage. Louise works with David. Through her attraction and her secret friendship with his wife, they get closer and closer to the skeletons in their closet, and things are definitely not what they seem. Louise is eventually going to find out just how weird and wild things really are. I don't want to say anything else about the plot, but I want to say the casting was refreshing. It was diverse and realistic. It was nice to see a Black woman as a lead, and the cinematography was absolutely stunning. The actresses Eve Hewson, who plays Adele, and Simone Brown, who plays Louise, were a great duo and a delight to watch. Also, Tom Bateman. Tom Bateman, who plays Dave, was dashing. He was like a young Sean Connery, and all the acting was great. It was just fantastic. The adaptation of the novel into screenplay is 10 out of 10. The dialogue was natural and it was structured. The ending was smashing. Worth a watch. Check it out on Netflix. Have you watched any of these shows? Please tell us in the comments. Head over to my website, Transition Stage Company, and sign up to our mailing list for courses, script competitions, Amplified and End Stage Right, and any workshops. And also give us a shout if you'd like to know more about what we do and you would like to collaborate or work together. Subscribe and share, and I'll see you next week. Stay curious.